All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the rectangular marquee tool. So let's jump right back into our profile picture.pst file here. And I'm going to click on the rectangular marquee tool. So let's select that. And the first thing I want you to do before you start doing this is hit Control D to deselect that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create another layer. And now we're going to do this. And I'm going to grab the paint bucket right here. And I'm going to fill this in. So let me do this. Okay, there you can see my lovely face has been blocked out. Now, we can fade this, okay, and then use the move tool to move it around. Okay, so we can use this as kind of like a little filter for the image so that it's not as... And let's see if we can lower the opacity a little bit. There you go. Give it a little blue feel. Now, that's one way you can use the marquee tool. Is that way. Another way that I use the marquee tool is I use it to edit. So I'll go in here and let's go and let's see what we can cut off here. Let's do this. Let's do this little icon right here, right? So if we grab the marquee tool like that, and then I grab the eyedropper, and I grab the brush, and I hit the letter B, so that's the shortcut for that. I can paint that in, okay? Now, it doesn't look good because we didn't use the right tool, but when I zoom out, you can't tell, okay? And all I did was I used the marquee tool. So I can do that again here. So we can grab the marquee tool. Whoop, I don't want to do that. Let me grab the marquee tool here, and then do the same thing, okay? And then go over here and do the same thing. Okay, and then we'll do it here. Now, we want it to be a little more, I want to be a little tighter with my my marquee so that way it's not kind of all over the place, you know what I mean? Because when you Photoshop stuff, you don't want to do like a broad stroke, you want to do a tight stroke. So that way, the effects that you're doing, you can't really tell. Like the one you can tell is this one right here. These ones are harder to identify because of the thing. So the other thing we can do is right down here, if I grab the marquee tool and do that here, okay, then we can do that here too. So this is one way that you can use the marquee tool to Photoshop different things. Okay. Now I use this tool all the time for a variety of reasons, but again, one of the main reasons that I use it is if there's a spot where I need to squarely edit something. So like, let's say I wanted to cut out the background here, okay? And I just select that and I hit delete, okay? And I want to do it up here, right? There are other ways to do it. You can grab a, see, like that. Okay, what? Okay, I was wondering why my toolbar was up there. Okay, anyway. So if I grab the marquee tool and I do this and I go all the way to my spike there and then hit delete, okay, now we've basically started to edit this photo, okay, without using the eraser tool or anything. We're just using the marquee tool. Now, I don't recommend doing that like a full edit with the marquee tool, but if you want to get started with it, that's a good way to use the marquee tool, okay? So let's talk about the next tool here. So we have the elliptical marquee tool. So this one is a circle. So this is good for if you want to do like my face here. And let's make a new layer. So I'm going to Control D to deselect that. Okay. And then let's do that again right here. So if I do that, what I can do is I can add an effect to that. So a little color overlay. I'll hit OK. And then let's do that. Okay, so there you can see we can put that over my face there, and then we can blend this a little bit. Okay. And you can kind of use that as a marker as to where you're going to be editing. That's really the idea behind what I'm showing you. But again, you can use other techniques as well. But this is a great way to see, okay, if I do this, then I could cut off here, I could cut off there, cut down there, cut down there. Okay, so with the Marquee tool, you can do a couple things. If I just draw freehand here, it's going to just do whatever wild shape I come up with. But if I hold Shift, then it's going to make it a square oval, if that makes sense. See, like this. So that's if I hold Shift. If I let go, it'll just kind of be more of a free form shape, like that. If I hit Control D, that'll deselect. So I'll delete layer 3. Okay. And what we're going to talk about now is the single row marquee tool. So with this, if I go like that, as long as I'm on the layer and I hit delete, what it's going to do is it's going to draw a line through my face there. And then we can do another one here. Okay. And what I normally use this for is not to draw lines through my face, but in fact, I'll use it for when I'm doing a layout of a website or an app and I want to add a line and I just need a thin line, I can just use that. And that will give me what I need. Now there's other other ways to do that, but this is just one of those ways to do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to use the undo tool. So if we go to edit and we do undeselect, okay, we're going to hit Control Z until I come back to normal. And it should take us all the way back because I haven't done that many edits. Let's see if it will. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to hit Control D, Control S to save, and that is the rectangular marquee tool, the elliptical marquee tool, the single row marquee tool, and the single column marquee tool. So thank you for watching, and in the next video we're going to get to the fun stuff and start talking about the lasso tool, the polygonal lasso tool, and the magnetic lasso tool, which these are all really fun tools and one of my favorite tools to not only talk about but to use. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.